I'm Kangas here with Keenan. He's in the dance program at Grand Valley State University. What brought you to start taking dance?
Well, I was actually in theater first, doing like musicals and plays, and there was one time where our choreographer in our show was like, "Hey, we need guys for this other thing," and I was like, "I guess I'll try it," and then it turned out being something that I fell in love with. So having that theater and dance background is what started it, and that was in high school, by the way. Yeah, so kind of a late start, but yeah.
Was it easy for you?
Kind of. The problems that I had then, I still have now. About like, I've never been very flexible, like, things like that. So like the technique is hard to get. But like, I've always loved like moving around and dancing. So that part of it was easy.
Who are your dance role models?
Right now, I'm like obsessed with watching Mikhail Brishnikov. I don't know if you know who that is, but he has like these really high jumps, and he's really strong, and he's kind of like the ballet god. And he's like, I don't know, I love watching him, so he's one of mine. So.
How many men are in the GVSU program?
Right now, there's 3. Last semester there were 5. It all depends on who's taking class and things like that. So right now there's 3.
Do you have any shows coming
up? So right now we're working on, like, for the company there, we're working on our like spring show at the end of the year. It's like the 22nd and 23rd. It's that weekend in April, and it's basically a compilation of like our works for that semester. We have guest artists that come in set pieces, also other teachers set pieces, things like that. So it's kind of a wide variety of dances that we do. Some modern, some ballet, stuff like that for our show. So.
Is it hard to partner dancers?
It can be. It depends on what you're doing. Like when it comes to like doing a lift or something, that's usually something that comes easier to me. But what's hard is like keeping somebody on balance in point shoes. That's hard because they have their own balance, and I have to like keep them where they are. That's a hard thing of dance. But
have you ever taught dance?
Yeah, I've taught dance in a couple different places. Karen's Dance Place in Holt, I've taught like hip hop, and also at the Hannah Community Center in East Lansing, I taught the little baby ballet class. It was so fun. They were like 3 years old, their first ballet class. So excited. Yeah.
What advice do you have for kids that want to dance in college?
Okay, so for that, I would say make sure it's something that you love and something that you want to do, because it takes a lot of commitment. You can't just do it just because, it's like, it's a sport. It's just like if you were on the football team, like you have to go to the gym, you got to do workouts with the team, things like that. In dance, you got to love it and just, make the extra efforts. You go to the gym, workout, whatever it is, you got to love it. So, yeah.
What kind of wardrobe do you wear in dance?
Ooh. It depends on the type of dance. Like modern would be like a little more loose fitting, maybe like bright colors, depending on the style. But it just all depends. Like one of the pieces I'm in this time, I'm going to be in all black, but I'm going to have like black, like not necessarily like dressy pants, but like kind of like casual black pants and a black shirt. So like it's more like basic for a guy, but it all depends on what type of dance you're doing.
What challenges do men face in the world of dance?
Yeah, a lot of times growing up, boys think that they have to be like tough and they have to play sports. I was told like in school, like people would be like, oh, if you're a guy, you gotta be tough, you have to be manly, you gotta play sports. But I think that always in the back of your mind, you think that. But ballet and dance in general is for everybody. So I think that's the biggest one for me, at least that I've experienced, is like in the back of my head saying, well, why should boys dance? So that's for me. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for chatting with me.
Thank you for having me.